Well, I back at the YouTube video. And today we're doing all the Star Wars movies and we're ranking them all. So yeah, this is gonna be from least favorite to my favorite. Just disclaimer, this is on my own opinion. And also, these videos are gonna be ranked based on their overall, like, how much I like them. They're not gonna be based on like action, story, that kind of thing. I might save those for videos for another day. Maybe revise this again with like action stuff. I also might do the shows too. So yeah, that. But I didn't do shows because Mandalorian season 2 is currently right now um not finished coming out. So yeah, that's the reasoning for that. And I wanted to get this video out so just so everyone could have a fair chance, because maybe Mandalorian season 2 might be like way better than the first season. Currently it is, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, let's get into it. I have rewatched all the movies, so this is like fresh in my mind, not like no recency bias or anything. So yeah, let's get into it. Coming in at number 11 on this list, um, the worst movie in Star Wars. It's a movie that just came out in 2019. It's probably my least favorite. Is The Rise of Skywalker. This is probably like my least favorite thing Star Wars has ever made, other than that holiday special nonsense, but from like, I don't know, it was the 80s or the 70s or something. I don't know. But yeah, this was probably my least favorite. This movie is just terrible. Um, I would still watch it if you asked me to watch with you, but honestly, this movie is just, I don't really like it. Some of you might be like, oh, The Last Jedi is the worst movie. I personally like Last Jedi. I understand the storyline is pretty decent in that, way better than Rise of Skywalker. Um, the action is, I want to say, decent. The storyline is just kind of terrible in my opinion. One thing I liked about it that the other movies did different, um, that this movie did differently than the other sequels. The other sequel the other two movies was this didn't really have a concept for from like the New Hope, because honestly the Force Awakens kind of reminds me of New Hope. You find a Jedi on a desert planet, you destroy a Death Station, a whole bunch of things. That reminds me of. So I honestly, this movie was kind of terrible. The action was whatever. The storyline was just bad. Um, I understand what they're trying to go for, but it was honestly terrible. I didn't really like it at all. Ky- Kylo Ren kind of saved the movie for me. I liked his transformation. It was pretty good. Yeah, that's what really saved me, honestly. The last battle was just terrible too. I didn't really like it. So yeah, let's go to number 8. I accidentally said number 8, but it's actually number 10 on this list. So yeah, I put the episode 2 Attack of the Clones. Honestly, before you go like, why did you put that there? It should be higher. Phantom Menace should be lower than this. The reasoning I put it there is just I don't like the movie. I understand people like the Geonosis battle. I like it too. Probably saves the movie from being the worst movie on this list, honestly. But other than that, I honestly dislike it. Like, I did not like well, you could say you liked the romance, but I didn't really like it. Um, the Obi-Wan parts is kind of boring, honestly. And Jango Fett was just boring, honestly. Um, and like, yeah, I wasn't really liking it. I just like I disliked a lot of things about this movie. I mean, the part where the clones come on Geonosis, that's great. Same with when it's revealed that there's clones waiting for them. That's pretty good too. But other than that, the movie's just kind of terrible. Yeah, let's get into number 9. Number 9 is going to be The Phantom Menace. So yeah, The Phantom Menace was alright, honestly. I like the other ones better. Just because I didn't like the Tatooine stuff. It was just boring me, honestly. But I like the Darth Maul stuff. It was pretty good, well done. Say with the Battle of Naboo was decent. It wasn't the best Star Wars battle, but it was decent. I enjoyed it. Same with the piloting stuff from the Naboo stuff. Pretty good. Pretty good too. Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon Jinn. No, Obi-Wan. Pretty good too. I just don't like the Tatooine stuff. The Tatooine stuff bores me a little bit. So that's the reason why. But yeah, let's get into number 8. Um, so yeah, number eight is gonna be the Solo movie. The Solo movie was pretty. It was all right, but the thing that really saved it for me was probably Darth Maul part, honestly, and some of the humor in it was pretty funny too. I like the jokes in it too. It was pretty good. I think Lando's character was pretty good. Um, yeah. Donald Glover portraying Lando doesn't really affect me. I think he does a good job. Some people dislike him as Lando. I don't know why, but yeah, I personally like him. So yeah, I think the guy who played Han Solo in this movie, I can't remember his name. Alden Enrich. Sorry, I was just looking at the poster right now. But he played a decent job in playing Han Solo. Didn't really remind me too well of him. I feel like Donald Glover probably did a better job playing Lando than he did at Han Solo. That was an interesting part. Another one is probably the parts where he was an Imperial. It's pretty cool too. The hijacking of the ship was pretty good. This movie wasn't too bad, honestly. Yeah, like the solo stuff was. Sorry, the Darth Maul stuff was pretty cool. I liked how it connected. I just didn't like the final battle. The final battle was kind of stupid in my opinion, and I didn't like the part where those. I don't know what you call them. Those like pirates or they weren't pirates, but like those guys turned out to be good guys or whatever. I didn't like that too much. I thought it was kind of dumb. So yeah. Let's get into number 7. Number 7, we got The Last Jedi. Some of you might be like, Last Jedi should have been last, but honestly, the story was pretty decent. Action was pretty good. I like the overall idea of basically the rebel or resistance basically just getting destroyed and rebuilding itself. That's what I liked honestly. That this made it way more better, way much more better, in my opinion. I like what they did with Luke Skywalker, where he wasn't in the movie too much and like taking away from like Rey and like Kylo Ren and all that. Because that's one thing I liked about it is just the way they dealt with Luke. I hope they deal with this like the same way with like characters like Ahsoka, Boba Fett, Rex, all those guys in The Mandalorian, if they show up, I hope that that's what happens. Is they don't like put them too much in the story to where it takes away from the Baby Yoda stuff and the child and the Mandal and Din Djarin and all that. Um, so yeah, that's what I really enjoy about that. Probably what's really stopping me is probably that Rose and Finn stuff. Like that kind of not bored me, but it was kind of strange that we saw all of that and none of it was in episode 9, so it kind of was for nothing, honestly. Um, so yeah. Oh yeah, and another good thing is Star Wars Rebels and the way they handled Ahsoka in that too. They didn't put her too much in the show, where her take away from Ezra, Kanan, and the crew. So yeah, that's what I like about this movie, and yeah. Uh, let's go on to number 6. Number 6, we have sorry about that. The Force Awakens. So yeah, what I enjoy about this movie is I really enjoy the piloted aspect of it and stuff. It's really nice. my opinion. Um, the Star Killer base stuff's pretty cool. I like the Takodana scenes though. That was really well done what they did there. It like really hyped you up kind of thing. Like similar to the way Return of the Jedi did on Andor and stuff. It just really like reminded me of that and stuff. I really enjoyed those scenes. Starkiller Base scenes were alright, honestly. Honestly, some of the parts were a little cringe, especially with Finn and Phasma. That was cringe in my opinion. Some people might think of it as funny or something, but I think of it as cringe. Um, Han Han was pretty definitely good touch in it. The way he died and stuff. It really made the movie uh a little bit more better in my opinion. Um, Ray and Kylo Ren and Finn battling pretty good. It wasn't the best lightsaber fight, but it was definitely pretty good. Poe Dameron was excellent. I also like the first part of the movie. That part was great when Finn is escaping. With Poe, that was really good. The Jakku stuff was all right. Same with the Conja Club stuff, whatever. With those like huge big monsters and the red guys, it was pretty cool. It was I wouldn't say it's the best, but it was still good. So yeah, let's just get into number five. All right, number five, we got the Star Wars: A New Hope. Um, hear me out. This movie is pretty good. Dude, it just I don't know what I feel like it's missing like a battle or something. I don't know why, but yeah, that's the reasoning for that. If I was George Lucas, I would still keep the same movie for like a franchise starter. So yeah, I just think the other two movies are better, and the other movies on this list is better too. Um, the Tantive scenes well done. I really enjoyed the Death Star Trent run or whatever it's called. Really good. Death Star stuff was all right. Wasn't the best. Um, trying to think here of some more. Tatooine stuff was all right. I don't know what just makes it. I just like the other movies better. I don't know if it's because I watched this one too much or what, but I just like the other movies better on this list. Yeah, let's just get into number four. Right. Number four, we got the Empire Strikes Back. Um, this is a really good movie. I like the whole movie. There's nothing I would change in the movie. Maybe just like there actually isn't really nothing to change. It's just the rewatchability aspect of it. It's just I enjoy the other movies in terms of rewatching. If I were to basically go like first time I seen this would probably be better than Return of the Jedi, honestly. But yeah, I like the Bespin Duel. The Bespin Duel is really well done. If I can't really remember what the first time I watched this. I was probably like when I was like 5 years old, maybe 6 years old. I watched this like a lot when I was a child. And like especially with my family and stuff. So if I that I'm your father thing was pretty cool. Hoth battle was pretty good, honestly. I really enjoyed the Hoth battle. Um, I don't know what to say about Dagobah training. I feel like it was a necessary aspect for him to go to training there. Like I didn't want to be shortened or anything, or it wouldn't make sense. Um, yeah. The Bespin stuff's all right too, I guess. So yeah, let's get into number three. Number three, we have Return of the Jedi. And I realized with this poster that I might be wrong because Luke has a blue lightsaber for some reason. So yeah, that's cool. But I really enjoy Return of the Jedi, everything in it. There one thing I would probably change is some of the droid stuff in the beginning is kind of just there. I don't really like it that much. Um, the Ewok stuff is great. I really enjoyed that part. I enjoyed the Battle of Endor was great. The Death Star 2 destroying, great. Final Duel was great too. What separates this from like Empire Strikes Back and all that is rewatchability. I feel like there's no like things that could spoil the movie if you knew in this. The same goes for the other movies on this list. It's just I enjoy the story, the action. It's all good in my opinion. If I had to give it a ranking for these three movies, I would go A plus. Honestly, it's just I really enjoy these movies. So yeah, let's get into number two. All right. So for number two we have Rogue One. Some of you might be like, "Oh, it's Rogue One. Why would you put that?" Honestly, everything about this movie is great. I especially enjoy more action in movies and stuff. I also enjoy good storylines, but this was just honestly one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. It was really good. There was no way this movie could have been ruined for you. Honestly, I kind of heard that a spoiler of every character's gonna die. I still didn't care. The movie was still good. It was still like very good, even though I knew all of them were gonna die. I really enjoyed it. It didn't like want me wanting like a sequel or something, like how Solo wanted me wanting a sequel. This was like a good as a standalone. Who knows if we get a Solo sequel? So that's why this is gonna be really good. Director Krennic's characters like point on, like spot on. Same with all the characters in this. I really like it. Um, I could probably watch a movie all over. Rewatchability on this movie is like really good. I could probably watch this movie like 1,000 times over and over again, and I would still be interested in the movie. Um, the part I don't really like too much is the Saw Gerrera stuff. It kind of bores me a little bit, but I'll still watch it, and it's really good in my opinion. It's not really good. Sorry, I said that, but it's decent. It's decent enough for me to look at the screen and stuff, and not like look on my phone or whatever. Um, yeah, I really, well, especially when they died. Um, I was like not sad, but like it got you kind of in your feelings or whatever. So yeah, that was pretty good. I really liked it. The piloting is really good. Scarif was really good. This was like a World War II movie in a sense, in my opinion. That's why I really like it too. Because I like World War II movies kind of, and war movies in general. But yeah, Scarif Battle was great. And yeah, let's get into my favorite Star Wars movie. Alright, so now we have my favorite movie. It's gotta be Revenge of the Sith. Sometimes it changes between Rogue One and Revenge of the Sith, but I'm gonna say for this video, Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith is really good. I enjoyed all of it from the part Count Dooku dies all the way to Anakin and Obi-Wan dueling, Utapau, Jedi Temple attack. What else? That was pretty much it. So yeah, that was really good. Well done. George Lucas did a good job. I think it was George Lucas who directed it. Sorry if I'm wrong, but yeah, the same. This is the reason why it's like really here is for the same reason that Last Jedi was at number 7. I enjoy a good like turnaround where the good guys are all of a sudden losing. It just makes it much better. It's not good when you're seeing, oh, the good guys are winning every single time and just whatever. I like when it's good. It adds more of a excitement to see or whatever. And also, there's a lot of music in this movie. Um, so it makes it kind of funny when I watch it sometimes, but whatever. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it, guys. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, comment down below what you guys think of this list. I'm excited to see what you guys say or whatever. So yeah, peace.